Either my kitchen's getting smaller or this is a lot of food. Hello, it's Yasmin here with our usual fortnightly Asda shop. It's gone back to fortnightly now. We had a month gap since our last shop. I think there was an error in the system. It was fine. We're very lucky that 50-minute walk is an Asda for us. So that's been our exercise now. Us going there if we can't get anything with our delivery. Quite a few substitutes. A lot of stuff is sold out. The new thing now is, I feel like I can't even share what I love on YouTube, even though I don't have that many people watching me. Because everything I seem to love just seems to be gone. Like the fake vanilla, that seems to be like international. That seems to be the new thing that's gone. Substitute, I had one. Ordered a big olive vegetable oil. They gave me like an olive oil blend, which I'm not a fan of. Mature cheese, and I like mild. And instead of salmon fillets, they've given me haddock, which we don't eat. And so a couple are going to be given away to those who want those. We are very lucky in our area where we are able to give food. At my daughter's basically school, they're doing like a food bank where they've got a tub outside the school and you can drop off a whole bunch of food. And I have a bag full of stuff ready to give away to those in need. It's a shame I can't give freezer food because obviously it's meant to be warm the next week, so it would go off. Sorry for my ramblings, but anywho, it's normally based on a family. Did I say hello? I'm Yasmin. Hi. We normally do a shop every fortnight from £100 to £120. That covers everything in our household, and whatever isn't spent at Asda gets normally spent at Home Bargains. Because of the pandemic, that has gone up. This shop is £139, which is the highest I've ever ordered without alcohol. So we've got what we need. We're kind of good for food now for a while. I'm just in need of baking powder. We've got one in this shop, but I'm needing more. And yes, sorry, I'm probably going to put a little message at the front saying skip to this number so you can ignore my ramblings. Of course, it's based on a family of 4 and I have one dairy-free child. We're currently at home, so I'm covering all meals, which means a lot of stuff here that I never used to buy, I am buying. So starting off with bread, I've made a whole lot of bread. I've also been able to get a 16 kilo of plain flour. And I didn't think we'll go for it that quickly because we're using it for self-raising and plain flour. And I've added it even into bread, my bread dough, to stretch that a bit further. It's going down pretty quick. So I've bought this, which I love. I love the seeded bread. Chicken wings, I love these of Asda's. Crumpets, I didn't realise I purchased 2, but there's 2 there. This is the haddock that they've given me instead of salmon. I would have preferred them charging me more and giving me fresh, like the one I was buying previously. But again, because of what's been going on, I'm not able to amend my order whatsoever until like the week it's due. And then they're saying now you have a 6-day time frame where you can't amend after 6 days, or basically it'll affect your shop. So it's kind of all over the shop. But again, I'm thankful. Popping chicken. I went from not having any of these to now having 2 of them. But then I found them in the shop, so now I've got a load of these. These kebab things, which I absolutely adore. But I wasn't happy because the last batch I've got were not like the original. And the way I can tell they're not the original is that the new versions seem to be very smooth in texture. And the old ones that tasted really good were very bumpy. And just from me feeling inside, these are the smooth ones. And we were not a fan. There's no spice. The flavour's a lot mild. We like the kick of it. It kind of replaced our version of having kebab and chips from the chip shop. So yeah, not happy at all. No wonder it's probably going to sell because maybe that's what's been happening. But yeah, I'm going to try and see if the chicken version of this is back to the spice that we like and flavour. But yeah, if you feel them and they're smooth, it's the new recipe. Chips. I think there's some chicken breasts in there. Finally got some pizza cheese, but they replaced the mild one with mature. We don't like mature. I know my neighbour will have that. Big pack of sausages. We normally buy the 8, but the 6 was the same price as the 8. So, of course, I'm buying the 12. Mixed veg. Because our freezer is being used more than ever, I'm having to buy the smaller veg instead of the big broccoli and cauliflower, which I love. But this I can shove in. Sandwich meat. Oh no, they've given me honey ham and the kids do not like this. My eldest, I think since Christmas after having that honey pork, they're not really a fan of sweets. And they said last time this was really sweet and they don't like it. So They're gonna eat though. Beef, mushrooms for me. Randomly saw this and I was like, why is there a patty in here? Yeah, don't really buy these anymore because I buy that. But I looked in my shop and did accidentally add it. Don't know how. Mild cheddar, which I'm thankful for because, you know, they're mature. Even though last time this tasted very potent compared to before. 2 lots of the dairy-free cheese. I used to buy like the mozzarella for the pizza and standard, but my youngest seems to like it just like this. Whole chicken, as you know the rule, 1 in, 1 out. Tonight it's roast dinner. So it's roast chicken, rice and peas, stuffing and roast potatoes. So one's already in the fridge, that's ready to be seasoned up. This will be going in the fridge to replace it. I love the frozen chicken thighs, but they didn't have any in stock when I made the order about a month ago. So I've got the 2 lots of boneless. Grapes, yogurts. I tend to buy my eldest the mousse and stuff, but because we're eating so much, I'm thinking, hey, these won't do any damage. These are my favourite, as everybody knows, and we've been making a lot of slushies, I'm making a lot of slushies with this, and some frozen fruit. At the back is some pea soaking, hence the lack of space. Noodles, again, because we're doing lunches. The kids love it where I do the sort of boiled egg. It's kind of like a ramen bowl we used to have at this Korean. Is it Korean or Japanese? My ignorance, I'm sorry. I think it was Korean. It had the broth and it was so good, thick, the noodles, and then the boiled egg with it and chopped up meat. So they tend to not have a boiled egg with it, which is easy because while this is boiling, the egg cooks with it and it's perfectly cooked. 2 lots of barbecue sauce, one of the rare brands I can buy that doesn't have milk in it. Almond milk, I went from having none, so I had to buy quite a bit. We went to the shop basically every day, Asda every day to get some, and now we have an abundance. Tripping over stuff. Chinese, I was going to do like a full-on Chinese banquet style, like takeaway, you know, like the British version. And I didn't get everything I needed, so this will probably be a meal for the kids, because I'm not a chow mein. I'm a young chow fried rice and sweet and sour king prawn balls kind of girl. Or sweet and sour chicken. So this is a good, easy one to use. It's vegan as well, which I didn't realise, but it tastes really good. Noodles, here we got udon noodles and vegetables and some chicken breast, and it's perfect. My eldest can actually cook that, which is brilliant. The udon noodles I was talking about, they've got the 3-pack, which I love. Passata, because we have no form of tinned anything. The brand I used to buy is KTC, and for some reason the offer has gone, so I bought that. Nando sauce, we kind of bought a huge one from Asda. It was £3. It's still on sale because it was £1.50. It went up full price, it's £2.50. And they love this. I bought the mild one and they ain't a fan. They're loving spice lately. I've noticed since we've been home, because they're having mainly my food instead of school food or basic school lunches, their taste buds have gone back to how they used to be, which is they can handle a lot of spice. Dairy-free whipped cream, Italian seasoning. Again, went for a while where they had none. Now I've got 2. Cinnamon, thankful. They gave me the sticks last time, but because of what I cook, sticks are good for like cornmeal porridge, but for like making cakes and stuff, I need the powder. 2 lots of the yogurts, and then the substitute, the strawberry ones of these with these. Again, it will do. Throw it in the smoothie for the kids. Dairy-free spread. Over here is a bit of a hodgepodge. Meatballs, we bought a huge one. We've got half the pack left, but they're really nice. Of course, not as good as IKEA ones, but they'll do. 2 lots of onions, because again, we went from having no onions to now having lots of onions. It seems to always happen. I always have something that I run out of, then I go crazy buying it, and then we have too much. 2 lots of the potatoes. Again, going through potatoes a lot more. They tend to like the potato hash thing that I do. Tomatoes, peppers. It's better not to buy these. They have a tub of tomatoes for £1.15, but they didn't have them in stock when I ordered these, so I just got these. 2 lots of the garlic, onion, cabbage, sorry. Not impressed. The price of white cabbage has gone up. This would normally cost about 50p or something. This little, because I buy a huge one sometimes. And I looked at the last shop, it's got to 150. Well, this one's 119, which I'm not a fan of. Milk, got the long life one, so we don't really need that. Try not to show too much stuff. Birthday gift in the corner. There's still some left. Iceberg lettuce in there is bananas. 2 lots of cucumbers because we need a lot of salad. Carrots. And the final part is on the floor. Apple juice. I did order this when we were really craving lasagna, and then we had it, and now we've got too many. But again, it will last us a long while. I did buy this one when I went into store because this shop, I told you the delay, and I really wanted to get some. So now we have 4 lots of this, which is not a problem because when the kids go back to school, they'll have 1 each in their school bags and obviously 2 for home. Baking powder is the new commodity, hot commodity, and I was able to get some. I did order a high brand, but I wanted this one, but it was sold out at the time. So for now, we're good on baking powder. Custard, porridge, crisps, sugar we are no longer in need of. Squash. This is the I was telling you about. Not the best of the reviews, and I don't buy this olive oil anyway. I buy the proper stuff. I forgot the name of the brand. Is it Filippo? I think it's Filippo. I love that stuff. This seems like a blend of oils, which basically means it's not. There we go, blend of oils, says it at the bottom there, stupid me. So it's not like proper olive oil. So this is something I really don't need because I have olive oil on hand and I don't really like knockoff versions. I will splurge out when I need to, so this will probably go to somebody. Beans, 2 lots of the beans because again we're going through that loads. Apples, the standard ones, Golden Delicious, clems and some lemons, and then 2 lots of the sweet potatoes. I'm trying to cook carbs, but again, it's good for a meal. A lot of that will go today with the roast dinner. I've got bleach. I love whoever packed the stuff this time. They put all like the home stuff together. So I've got 2 lots of the lemon. So this bleach, not a fan of it. Doesn't smell the best. I'm probably not going to use all this and give some away. Probably might give some in the food bank in case a family wants them. And then I've got kitchen roll and toilet roll. And that is pretty much it. Sorry this video went on for longer. Seems like a lot of food. Did I say fish fingers? There's fish fingers over there. But yes, hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you guys are doing. By the looks of it, we will still be in, it's not complete lockdown. They're starting to phase the kids back in from June. My kids don't fall in that age bracket. Not only that, still, while I'm able to, I want to keep them off as long as possible because we do go out and stuff like that, parks and all that kind of things. So we are getting fresh air. They're not completely locked away, but I just feel better in myself knowing that if I can afford to, I want to keep them home as long as possible. And for some reason, the kids enjoy it too. Thought they'll be sick of me homeschooling because I'm kind of sick of it. But they have taken more initiative. They're pretty much more independent. I don't need to be there apart from just checking work and stuff. And I'm cooking and cleaning for the most part and sorting out bills. But yes, hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you're, how things are where you live. Food is calming down somewhat. Toilet roll's not the new thing. It's more baking things now. So like pizza sauces, tomatoes, corned beef is another one. Is the new thing to be gone. Baking powder's one, vanilla. Like I said, the fake vanilla that I buy, the Caribbean one, that seems to be ransacked everywhere. So I'm good for now. But yes, I'm going to shut up now and thank you for watching. Bye.